even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake the ceiling like
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw right away. That one finds Josh Downs. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
This is Genty on second. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Play is made by Matt McWilliams.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Hey. 70 Lions. Hey.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Taken
in by Downs, left side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead with Genty. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Okay, break.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Brown with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And now it's 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
19 Ready, go.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. The Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Ready.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. A tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Rig. Gatormade Lions. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Throwing from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the go.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here.
60
Throwing again on 2nd. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing an incompletion.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Giving this to Genty. Pushing for the red zone. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get it. 19, shot 18, 5, cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Caught by Johnson on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this.
Ready.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Milton. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
60 by 6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go.
18.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. We go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Roll, hop, 70, hop.
Right up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens you hear, Kate. I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from that goal line where you should feel comfortable throwing anything in your playbook.
Ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready. Hop. Go.
And off to Genty. They'll get this up to the 18-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, so recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Ready up. Here we go. Jack. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Motioning one of the tight ends. This time it's a passing play. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 33. Setting him on the dive. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Check.
On first down, Genty. The Raiders take a 13-point lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Eagles 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Here's Milton. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, top 60, top 60.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay, ready?
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Let's go. 18 card, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now, Milton. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes as a gain of... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand.
Stop. 70 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. by Tyson Campbell. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tight end motioning right. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Into the hands of Tucker. Complete. Through the 40. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready.
Now Milton to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. And the Raiders score.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for Philadelphia first down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
79 Bronco, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play fake. It's Milton. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Go.
They're going play action. That's completed right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Ready. Looking inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Good shot there on first down, bro. Don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Come on. Mustang 70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Hey.
Another throw here on second down. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Eagles 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Let's go. Hey.
To throw here on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Quarterback sack. A 10-yard loss on the play.
60 Eagles.
You just get the play off. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
18, Pioneer. Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Into traffic, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Mitchell up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the TV off, turn the
Full
TV
quarter to
off.
go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Cougar 19.
Here's the snap on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Has it downfield working the left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Milton back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. First play is going to be again to Jency. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a fluke failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
So that flag is accepted. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Mustang 19, go!
3rd and long for him here. This is caught by Lambert Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like that's that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the red zone now. Near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles trim the deficit down to 5. It's a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay,
a good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Alert!
Now it's Genty. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on.
Running for the marker on 2nd. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Vegas 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, going for 44.
Roll! Let's go!
1st down, and they go right back to it. They'll cobble together a yard there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get it!
Give now to the running back. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
70 Timberwolves. Hey! Go!
Straight ahead with Genty. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Hand off to the back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motion to tight end left.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A give here to Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to.
And his kick is blocked. Live ball picked up inside the 25. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell, running left. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Tag. Warriors, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
No, not of the pistol here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Raiders getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple kicks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready? Go!
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now Milton to throw. He'll put everything he's got behind it. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
Bronco 80, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jack Campbell with the INT. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Giving this to Genty.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Another give here to Genty. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Raiders very close to an 11th win this season. 3rd down, they need 7.
7 Pirates. 19, 18.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. Still fighting forward. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Ready up.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a toss running left. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Viking 18.
Mitchell off the pistol again. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Milton. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Raiders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Drawn up for him. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You play for a lot of these. That is not an easy thing.